Hello, 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 hello. It be me, it's Goblin Welder. More than likely, you're watching this immediately after the last one, where we punted to our rival, because we are trash. Who we picked for that game was based off of a very small vote of people who had watched the first Nuzlocke attempt. There was a tie between Bulbasaur and Squirtle, so we did a vote. We got Squirtle. We named him the Emperor. He died, because we're bad at the game. So now, in the interest of fairness, we are going back to the wheel. We're going to leave it totally up to fate. We have included Pikachu as an option to get into Pokemon Yellow. So, let's see what we get. Big spin, big spin, big spin. We're back on the Charmander train. All right. Let's see how this goes. We've already experienced what the worst that can happen is. Losing to your rival initially, which is supposed to be free. We're not good at video games. Contrary to what anyone may tell you, I am actually just hot trash at video games. Excuse me if I look a bit awkward on the face cam. I'm trying to constantly adjust things. And it's hard to look at the camera and look at your OBS to determine how things look. If you're watching these out of order, please go back to the first video and at least watch the first 10-ish minutes for the rules that I will be using for this run. Well, we can't go with the Emperor this time. That did not end well at all. Still going with Gary. That's why I lost. Gary's just better than me. I'm okay with that. Gotta be okay with some people being better at you. That's just life. And we forgot to mute Facebook. We're professionals. If nothing else, this will buy me some extra time to do editing if need be, if there's nothing actually happening. I'm definitely going to do shorter videos for my grinding and just do like little montage type things of moments where the Pokemon die, moments where they almost died, me getting comeuppance over something I've said. Did it again. Why can't Professor Oak just be in the goddamn lab? He's got to come out of my house from plowing my mom. Positives, we're getting more into the action immediately because I don't have to explain any rules or anything. That was all in the last one. Alright, what are we gonna go with now? Looking around a room for inspiration. I guess we can go with Transformers. Or do we want to go with just... Oh no, we're gonna cop out and use Batman villains. I had all this fun stuff planned out for naming everybody after 40k characters. I had names pre-picked out if I caught certain Pokemon. It was going to be great. Now I have to sit here and think. I hate thinking. If how I played last episode is any indication, I clearly hate thinking. I think that's the first time I've ever actually lost the first rival fight in a Pokemon game. My entire life playing Pokemon. Across all the different generations I had played. What is this? I'm doing progressively less damage, I swear. Alright, Jesus, fuck. I was gonna be upset if we lost a second time in the first 5 minutes of the game. No, you didn't pick the wrong Pokemon. You tail whipped when you should have just tackled me, that's it. Alright, we're gonna go heal. And actually visit your mom. Take a nappy nap in your bed. Heals all your Pokemons. Yes, I am aware the plural of Pokemon is Pokemon. Alright. We have not gotten our balls, so this does not count for our first encounter. We're just going to take the free XP is what we're going to do. Look at that beautiful plumage. We might still long-form play this in a way. We just won't film non-trainer battles. Because watching me just run back and forth fighting wild Pokemon is not going to be a very entertaining video to watch. I did that in my first attempt for the first 2 or 3 episodes, and it was just me rambling on about absolute. I'm also working with a shady controller at the moment, so there are going to be moments where you see my character kind of do stuff like that, where I'm not actually telling him to do that. Among the other reasons, along with being able to do trades, that I kind of just really want the Hyperkin thing. So what are we hoping for out of what we can catch in this first area? Ideally, I would like to catch a level 3 or 4. I think you can cap at 4 on Route 1, Pidgey. We did not have, well, we didn't have the best of luck with Pidgey or Rattata in the first attempt. Things never quite went right. A lot of it was big holes in my knowledge. Some of it was me taking risks that I really shouldn't have when I knew I was dead to crit. I was like, what, one in like 26 or some bullshit to get crit? I'm fine. We're fine. Hoping audio's okay for everyone. As stated in the previous episode, I'm not used to having the microphone right here. It looks like I'm kind of peaking. When I listened to the first video, the sound sounded a little off to me. I don't know if maybe it's just the nature of where I'm recording. I'm in a very large room in the corner, no less. I've got sound gates and filters and all kinds of other stuff set up in Streamlabs to record this. But obviously, the best indicator of how audio and video is My first attempt at doing this, I had hour-long episodes. We might try to cut that down to 30 minutes for the long-form playthrough. Maybe that'll be a little bit easier to digest for people. Because not everybody is like my wife, who will sit here and watch me play Pokemon for hours at a time, grinding. Bit of a weird one. Then again, she'll have 4 different forms of media going up on her screen. She has stream up on in the background, she's reading fan fiction over here, and then she's got her Facebook chat, and I don't see how she does it. Then we have Sir, who just destroys audio media, listening to 2 and 3 and 4 hour long podcasts. I don't know how they do it. It takes a lot for me to focus on any kind of media. I cannot split my attention at all. They say, oh, the podcasts are for when you're driving long distances or picking up the house or doing laundry or the dishes. And I'm like, I'm gonna tune it out and just be doing what I'm doing. I don't multitask. Or rather, I guess I don't multitask in being able to consume a story and complete a job. Because I do listen to one podcast called Trapped Under Plastic, which is 2 guys talking about miniature wargaming, which is one of my interests. And I can listen to that while I'm painting and putting together guys, because that feels more robotic to me. But when I'm cleaning, that's a concentrated thing. I can't half-ass cleaning. Still not our first catch, because we have to make it all the way back to buy our Pokeballs. Because you can't buy the Pokeballs until after you have given Professor Oak his parcel. Ain't no mail service in Kanto, I guess. No Pokemon Prime. I feel like we have to put this up the same night that we put the first episode up, just by nature of how it ended. Let's get our Pokeballs. First, we're actually going to buy a couple of antidotes. Poison is one of the ways that you can just lose a Pokemon just by walking on the world, and it is not a fun way to do things. It's among the reasons I will never do a completely itemless playthrough. We're gonna stock up on the Pokeball pretty hard here. And if we have good catches, we shouldn't need to buy Pokeballs for some time. Among the things I would often talk about in the first attempt was just asking people, hey, what kind of stuff would you like to see? I'll ask that again here. What kind of stuff do you guys want to see? I can emulate a lot of different games. I try to limit my emulation to games that I actually physically own. In the case of Pokemon, I own Gen 1 and 2 on cartridge, all 3 of both gens. So I have Red, Blue, Yellow, Silver, Gold, Crystal. I also have access to Heart Gold. Black is somewhere in this house, because it was ladies. I have a bunch of different PlayStation 2 games that I can emulate. It's all up to you guys. As I said, I like to put together and paint miniatures for... Alright, we're just going to go for the Pokeball here. For Warhammer 40k, I also play War Machine. I have a third-party kind of game called Rumble Slam. It's a wrestling game that's closer to a board game than it is a war game. Oh, yeah, asshole. Get back in your ball. Go to your ball! I don't exactly have the setup to show painting and a face cam. I might be able to rig up this camera to show me painting, but that's definitely going to be something that's going to take a fair bit of getting used to for me, from what I understand from people who've been doing miniature painting YouTubes for years. It is an awkward thing to figure out. We have our Pidgey. Yes, we will name the Pidgey. You will be the greatest of Batman villains. Kite Man. He is the lowest of the low-tier Batman. He is up there with... I can't remember the exact name, but there is a legitimate Batman villain whose entire deal is condiments. So he attacks with ketchup and mustard and all this other stuff, and he is just garbage. I will say Kite Man got a lot more interesting in the Harley and Ivy HBO series, the animated series. Which you should look into. It's pretty funny, in my opinion. What other games do I have access to? I play DBD a lot with my friend Opal Bunny. She's a Twitch streamer. You should definitely look into her. She is very funny. The game still scares her sometimes, especially when there is the likes of Michael Myers, the Spirit, or Ghostface that just come in, just yank her off a generator she's working on. Those are among the greatest screams. I play, if you look in my videos, there are a couple videos that I just kind of threw up that are long form of me playing Hunt Showdown with my friend Nuzlocke and Sevi. I haven't jumped on the Valheim Viking Minecraft boat yet. It seems pretty interesting. I'm not sure if it's something I want to get into. Builders are real hit and miss with me. Before 7 Days to Die came out, the last building simulator I really sat down and got stuck into was Minecraft. And even then, 7 Days to Die was probably in the last year and a half, maybe I started playing that. And I get bored of them real quick. 7 Days to Die can hold my attention a little bit longer because you're always preparing for that zombie horde on the 7th day. But I don't know. Not to mention, I really don't think many people would want to watch a nobody playing Valheim. Let's be honest here. I feel like the Valheim, any kind of new game really that comes out, unless you're a partner with the people who made the game, you're probably not going to get much in the way of like views or content, as I say, doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke when the whole world is losing their goddamn minds over Pokemon. I swear it's a side effect of the coronavirus. You feel that nostalgia. See if I can get Kite Man a little bit of experience here. I know I said that I was going to be doing the grinding off camera against wild Pokemon, but this early in the game, there's really not much in the way of trainers except in Viridian Forest, and those Pokemon cap at like level 8. And where 100% having a Charmander like high attack stat, we can get through that pretty easily. But Kite Man here, he'll get his shit pushed in. Good crit, Kite Man. Beautiful plumage. It is a reference to another PokeTuber that my dear sir loves. We're gonna try to preserve our potions. Mostly because we're coming up on the end of the real first episode, I guess you could say this is. That last one, let's pretend it never happened. Let's not talk about it. How do you all feel about 30-minute episodes? Is that something you'd be interested in? Do you want me to really, like, sit down and try to do editing? I'm not fantastic at it. I'm using Shotcut as suggested by Opal Bunny, and the only transition I have access to there is the crossfade, so I hope you all like that. We're gonna see if we can get Kite Man up to level 5 before the end of the episode. We got 8 minutes to get Kite Man up to level 5, guys. Can we do it? Oof. Alright, this Pidgey's faster than me, so we have to actually swap. We're playing like a coward here. But you do what you gotta do. How much grinding is required to get Kite Man up? We need a mighty 4 XP. So we're definitely not going to get to level 5. I suppose I could talk about why I'm doing this. I am honestly kind of an introvert. Well, not kind of, I am full-blown. Unless I have to, I try not to leave my house. I don't like dealing with the general public. I'm not great at public speaking, as you can probably tell. Why is every Pidgey faster than me? Jeez. And I kind of want to change that. Because my end goal actually is to start trying to do Twitch streaming in July. After I get all of that set up. Which is why I have this lovely robot dildo. And if I'm going to do that, I need to be comfortable being on a camera, talking, trying to fill the void of silence as it slowly takes us all. And I feel like, why am I here? I'm going to do that a lot too. I'm going to go to the wrong place. Once again, I don't multitask well. I can't walk at the same time, apparently. But if I'm going to do Twitch, I need to be very accustomed to that. Even if nobody shows up and the only people who show up are Lady, Sir, Opal Bunny, Snizzlyfish, Sevi, maybe my friend Saikou Trick. I should probably put Opal and Saikou Trick's Twitch in the bottom. Even though nobody's gonna see this, you should go see my friends. They're good people. Trick is a very intelligent, philosophical kind of human being. He's playing a lot of Valheim right now on his stream, and he's slowly trying to get a following, so I want to help support my friends in any way that I can. Opal Bunny is one of the primary reasons I'm trying to do this, because she struggles a lot sometimes with doing it, but whenever she does it, it's entertaining to me, and I enjoy watching that. It feels very real, for lack of a better term. It feels more approachable, I guess, is the big thing I would say about Opal. There are other streamers that I really quite enjoy watching the content of, but they're not necessarily... They don't feel like someone that if you met them in person, they'd be about hanging out, like, at all. And I'm not trying to say that every Twitch streamer should be willing to go have a beer or go to a local game store with their fans. No, I'm not saying that, but there's always a... How much damage do we take from that? I don't like it. I didn't pay attention to how much damage I took. I don't like it. There's always this distance that I feel. One of the other streamers that I enjoy watching, Henrock City. I'm not going to put his down there, though. He's not a close friend, so I don't need to uplift him. He's doing okay for himself right now. Could always do better, obviously, in Twitch, but he is very kind, very respectful. He has this magnanimous aura about him, but there's always this aura of cold distance whenever I hear him speak, and I can't quite explain it. I never got that with Opal, granted that I did know Opal before she showed me her stream. Even taking into account how she handles people who show up into the chat for the first time. She does the standard, hey, how are you? How you doing? But it feels like she actually does care. Like, if you come in and you tell her you're having an awful day, like, she doesn't know how to react sometimes, but she seems to legitimately care about other people. And I don't see that a lot in streamers, honestly. Especially the big ones. Because obviously they get so big that it's hard for them to tell. Like one person from another. Take 5 damage. A critical, we took 6. We're in theory dead depending on how that tackle rolled, so we're going to swap out. Then we speak about Trick. He is, as I said, very intelligent, very philosophical, and in some ways that makes him feel a little less approachable, just by nature of it feeling like, and I get this, like, I'm friends with him in real life, I communicate with this person. I always feel like I'm out of my depth with him, but I always learn something if you get him talking about a subject that he is knowledgeable about. You ask him how he feels about certain philosophical viewpoints or how X person handles Y situation. And I know that's among the things he really enjoys. He enjoys talking philosophy. And my failing as a friend is I'm not very philosophical. I'm very what you see is what you get. Let's see if we can squeeze in one more battle here. Got Sand Attack, that gives us a little bit more survivability now. Lowering accuracy is a big deal. Our first boss battle, actually, we'll cover that real quick, is going to be our rival on Route 22, which is to the left of Viridian City. He's going to have a Pidgey, and he's going to have his Squirtle. We have that to look forward to. We are allowed to be up to level 8, if I recall. I will double check that between now and the next stream. But that'll be the close of what should really be our first episode. I'm not going to tell you to like, comment, subscribe, even though this is kind of an offhand way of doing it. The way I figure it, we're at a stage in YouTube where if people want to do that, they know how to do it. They know it matters. And I'm honestly doing this more for me than I am in an effort to get big. If 5 people are the only people who ever see this, and they all happen to be my friends, like, as long as they enjoyed it, that's kind of all I need out of it, really. Y'all have a wonderful day, night, afternoon, morning, whatever time of day it happens to be when you watch this. I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.